Hey there, Jed Coburnus here from jedcoburnus.com, and welcome to Talk Therapy. This is just a tool that I use to get past my analytical mind, to get to know myself, and hopefully inspire one person today to give this a shot. Hit record and just start talking. Don't think about what you're going to say, just start talking. And you'll be amazed on what you'll feel like when you're done. Go about 5 minutes at first, maybe 15, maybe even 30 minutes. You'll probably say, oh my gosh, I don't know what to say, I don't know what to do, but it doesn't matter. That's the part that's the most exciting for me. That's the most exciting part of it, is not knowing and loving the unknown. So there it is. I have no idea what I'm going to say today, and I'm loving that, and I love that feeling. Every time I hit record, just a few seconds before my finger hits the screen, I just get this rush of like, oh, what am I going to say? And then I hit record, and then I love it, right? I sit there and I'm talking and I'm excited about what I'm about to say because I don't know what I'm going to say. And I just love that. So I think what I'll go with right now is nervousness, right? Nerves. The emotion of nervous, because that's what I'm feeling like is surfacing for in my mind. Being nervous, we've all been there before. That feeling, that gut feeling of like just churning, right? Gut wrenching nerves. Like, oh my gosh, I'm in an interview, or I'm about 5 minutes before the interview, and I'm so nervous. The cool part about being nervous is you can learn to love that. You can learn to be in that state and actually do very well. So I've done that. This is why I hit record and I don't go, sit here and think about what I'm going to talk about, then hit record. No, it's because I've learned to love the nerves and just go with it. Like, the reason we have those emotions wrapped around those thoughts is because we have certain expectations. We have a certain level of expectation is what we want to happen. Like, if you're 5 minutes before an interview, and a job interview, and you're just nervous as hell, and you're like, oh my gosh, I don't know what I'm going to say, hopefully I get this job. There's two sides to that. The first side is the level of expectation that you have the interview, and then you want it to go well. And then the second part is that once you get that job, that you'll be happy. Like, that's it. Like, you get the job, and happiness is like, oh, euphoria, and that's it. But it's not like that. Because what happens is you get that job, and then you think, what's next? That's it. What's next? And it's true because you go in there, you do the interview, you get the job, and then after a while you're going, great, what else can I be doing? That's how it works. Then you interview for another job, and then it's like, okay, so break that cycle and tap into here, and then you'll really figure out or ask yourself what's next. And I think that's what we can move towards. That's where I'm feeling that every time we're nervous, love those. We're actually like conditioned to not love those emotions. Like, if you're nervous, you're like, oh, don't be nervous, you'll be fine, right? No, love those nerves, right? Love them, because the resistance that you have to those nerves will stick around if you don't. Like, becoming a new person or becoming the new you, whatever you're trying to do, the only reason that you're not successful is because you're not loving the nerves or the nervous feelings, and the resistance that is still there is going to stay there. Like, so for example, let's say you want to pay off all of your debt, but you've been, if you want to call it, complaining about all of your debt for years, right? Well, now that debt has actually become a part of you. And when you think about paying all of your debt off because you want to be debt free, I don't want any more debt, I don't want any more loans, that part of you actually has to go away. And that right there, that going away, is like breaking a piece of your, like, it's like taking your arm and like removing your arm. What would happen if you didn't have an arm? That wouldn't feel good, right? You'd have to learn to live differently. Whoa. But that's what I'm saying, is when you actually think about what life would be like without any debt, that's a change. The resistance to becoming debt-free is what is keeping you in debt. Talking to myself here, right? This is just how it works. I'm nervous about being debt-free, and that's just how I feel. And then on top of that, the reason I've hit record and want to talk about nerves is because I've now learned to say, and I'm loving that I feel like that. I love that I feel the nerves wrapped around being debt-free. Because as soon as you love it, as soon as you believe it within all of your heart, then you'll become debt-free. But the resistance towards being that and letting that go is the only reason all that debt sticks around. That's the only reason anything sticks around. Because you need that debt. You have conditioned your mind to complain about it. And you love to complain about it. It's just the truth. Like, you love to oh man, I can't afford this because I got these stupid loans. They're not stupid. Like, for myself, without my student loans, I wouldn't have the education that I have today. Without my student loans, I wouldn't have met my wife. Without my student loans, I wouldn't have my family. Without my student loans, I wouldn't have my life that I have right now that I'm so damn grateful for. Not even damn, that I am so in love with. Right? And that's the level of nerves that you need to get to. When you get down to that level and recognize yourself, recognize the patterns that you're saying, that you're doing, that you're feeling, then you can start to, as Dr. Joe Dispenza would say, unfire and unwire some of those thoughts and refire and rewire new ones. It takes practice, it takes work. But that's what it's all about. Just doing it. There's a few systems out there that have helped me. And if you want more information on that, let me know. Comment info below. All good, right? All good. If not, keep watching. I would love it for somebody to not watch what I do and take what I'm doing and just go and do it. Because that's where it really happens. Like, I used to get really bummed out that nobody was watching the WOD videos, the workout of the day videos. But yesterday was a pretty big realization for me. I have a lot of people just starting again. Well, not starting again, but excuse me, like new members of the Cobra Nation are starting, and then they remind me of the fact that they don't usually watch the video if they know what the movements are, like a lunge or a squat or a push-up. We kind of know what those are already. And that's why the videos don't have a lot of views, but then I make them, and then I hope everybody's going to watch them, but they don't really need them if it's a push-up or a lunge or a squat. We know what those basic moves are. And that used to bum me out, that nobody would just watch them. But they don't need them. It's a tool, right? And that's cool. Like, somebody knows what a squat and a lunge and a push-up is. Great. But it doesn't stop me from making those videos, because those videos, they're archives, right? They're a guide. They're a tool. And so is this. Talk therapy is a tool. It happens. I used to get bummed out, and then I loved the fact that somebody even went to the WOD page and was like, yeah, I'm gonna do this today. I love that fact. Like, somebody actually went to the page and did it. That's a big deal. People are doing it, right? There's a lot of people out there that I don't know that are doing it, and I love that. There are probably a hell of a lot more that I don't know that are just doing it, and they don't really feel like saying anything. They're just doing it. That's pretty impressive, because that means your self-control, that means your discipline, your consistency, determination. You come back to the same community. That is a huge deal. But those nerves get us in the way. Oh, I'm so nervous. Take a minute today and write down all the things that make you so nervous, and then recognize what that feels like. Recognize what your body says, what your body feels. And then on top of that, say, and I love that I feel that way. Love the nerves, because the resistance towards whatever it is that you want will go away, and then you will have that. Then happiness will follow. And do that over and over and over again, good stuff will happen. You just got to do it. 99% of the people that watch this video won't do it. The 1% that will, you're awesome. You're going to do it. And you're going to feel really good. And you're going to be happy. And good stuff is going to happen to you. It's just the truth, right? It's just the truth. So the nerves, this is cool. I like it. This is a good one today. Short, sweet. Am I nervous about it ending a little sooner than usual? Yeah. And I love that I feel like that. But I feel like this one is gonna be something that would help somebody today, like more than usual. And I'm a little nervous about that too, and I love that I feel that way. So, as always, if you're willing to change from the neck up, you will change from the neck down. I believe in you. Now it's your turn to start believing in yourself. Stay safe out there. Be blessed. Bye for now.